Have you ever woken up feeling like you ran a marathon, even though you just rolled out of bed? Do you find yourself constantly reaching for pain relief? You, my friend, are not alone. Millions of people around the world are grappling with chronic pain. Chronic pain isn't just physical. It disrupts sleep and makes simple tasks challenging. But here's the good news. You don't have to suffer in silence. If this is the sort of content you like, please go ahead and like this video. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos like this a couple of times a week. This journey is about reclaiming your life from chronic pain, especially fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is often misunderstood, mistaken for just being tired. But it's so much more. It's a complex disorder with widespread pain, fatigue, and mood issues. Imagine feeling like you have the flu, but it never goes away. If you're feeling generous, why not drop me a tip? Follow the link right next to the like, share button. Or if you're feeling generous, go to the description and follow the links to PayPal to support the channel further. I know I'm cheeky, but the bills have to be paid. That's the reality for many living with fibromyalgia. The pain is deep, aching, and widespread. It can feel like a constant burning or dull ache. The invisible symptoms can be just as debilitating. The fatigue is not your average tiredness. It's an all-encompassing exhaustion that sleep can't cure. It makes it difficult to concentrate or perform simple tasks. Cognitive issues, often called fibro fog, are common. Memory lapses and difficulty concentrating are frequent complaints. Fibromyalgia's early signs are subtle and easily dismissed. We might blame stress for aches and pains or difficulty thinking. Ignoring these whispers can worsen the condition. What red flags should we notice? Widespread pain is a hallmark symptom. It's about the pain's persistence and location. Pain on both sides, above and below the waist, for 3 months needs attention. Fatigue disrupting daily life is another warning sign. Consistent exhaustion, even after sleep, requires medical advice. Persistent cognitive issues like brain fog should be discussed with a doctor. Proper diagnosis is crucial for appropriate treatment. Recognizing the early signs of fibromyalgia is the first step in taking control of your health. This journey we're about to embark on is about empowering you with knowledge, offering evidence-based strategies, and connecting you with a community of support. We'll explore lifestyle modifications, alternative therapies, and coping mechanisms that can help you manage your symptoms and live a fuller, more vibrant life. Remember, you are not alone. Millions of people worldwide are navigating the challenges of fibromyalgia and chronic pain. By sharing information, offering support, and raising awareness, we can help each other thrive, even amidst the storms. One of the most perplexing symptoms of fibromyalgia is the widespread pain. It's not like a typical injury where you can pinpoint exactly where it hurts. Instead, imagine a dull, aching pain that seems to radiate throughout your body, making even the simplest movements uncomfortable. This pain is often described as deep throbbing or burning, and it can affect both sides of your body, above and below your waist. It's not unusual for people with fibromyalgia to experience pain in their muscles, joints, tendons, and even their skin. What's even more frustrating is that the pain can fluctuate in intensity, leaving you wondering what you did to trigger it. One day you might feel almost normal, and the next day, even the lightest touch can send shooting pains through your body. This unpredictable nature of fibromyalgia pain can make it challenging to plan activities or even just get through the day. It's like living with a constant question mark hanging over your head, never knowing when the pain will flare up and disrupt your life. Imagine waking up after a full night's sleep, but instead of feeling refreshed and energized, you feel like you could sleep for another 10 hours. That's the kind of fatigue we're talking about with fibromyalgia, a deep, bone-crushing exhaustion that sleep simply can't cure. This fatigue isn't just about feeling tired, it's an all-encompassing lack of energy that affects every aspect of your life. It can make it difficult to concentrate, hold a conversation, or even perform simple tasks like getting dressed or preparing a meal. Many people with fibromyalgia describe this fatigue as feeling like they have the flu, but it never goes away. It's like your body is running on empty, no matter how much rest you get. This constant state of exhaustion can make it challenging to maintain a job, keep up with social obligations, or even just enjoy your hobbies. It's like having a heavy weight tied to your ankles, dragging you down and making it difficult to move forward. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to remember a simple word during a conversation? These are common experiences for people with fibromyalgia, thanks to a phenomenon known as fibro fog. Fibro fog refers to the cognitive difficulties that often accompany this condition. It can manifest as memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and a general feeling of mental sluggishness or cloudiness. Imagine trying to think through a thick fog. That's what it can feel like when fibro fog sets in. It can be challenging to focus on tasks, follow conversations, or even just remember what you did that day. This cognitive impairment can be incredibly frustrating and isolating. It can make you feel like you're losing your grip on reality, and it can make it difficult to communicate effectively with others. Section 4, Sleepless Nights and Restless Days. Sleep. It's supposed to be the time when our bodies and minds rest and recharge, but for many people with fibromyalgia, sleep is elusive, often interrupted by pain, restless legs, or a racing mind that refuses to shut down. Instead of waking up feeling refreshed and energized, people with fibromyalgia often wake up feeling just as tired as when they went to bed. This lack of restorative sleep can exacerbate the fatigue, pain, and cognitive difficulties associated with the condition. But it's not just about the quantity of sleep that's affected, it's also the quality. Many people with fibromyalgia experience sleep disturbances that prevent them from entering the deep, restful stages of sleep that are essential for physical and mental restoration. This chronic sleep deprivation can have a ripple effect on every aspect of life, making it even more challenging to cope with the other symptoms of fibromyalgia. Section 5. The world feels too much. Imagine a world where everyday sensations like light, sound, and touch are amplified to an almost unbearable degree. That's the reality for many people with fibromyalgia, who often experience heightened sensitivity to sensory stimuli. What might seem like normal levels of light or sound to others can be overwhelming and even painful for someone with fibromyalgia. This heightened sensitivity can make it challenging to be in crowded or noisy environments, and even seemingly innocuous activities like wearing certain fabrics or being exposed to bright lights can trigger discomfort. This sensory overload can be incredibly draining, both physically and emotionally. It's like your nervous system is constantly on high alert, making it difficult to relax and feel at ease in your own skin. This heightened sensitivity can make it challenging to participate in social activities, enjoy hobbies, or even just feel comfortable in your own home. It's like living in a world that's constantly too loud, too bright, and too much to handle. Section 1. Taking charge, you're not powerless against pain. While we can't always prevent chronic pain conditions like fibromyalgia, we're not completely powerless. There's a lot we can do to potentially reduce our risk, lessen the severity of symptoms, and improve our overall quality of life. Think of it like tending a garden. By nurturing your body and mind, you create an environment where wellness can flourish. One of the most empowering steps you can take is to become an active participant in your own health care. Educate yourself about fibromyalgia and chronic pain, and don't be afraid to ask your doctor questions. The more you understand about your body and the factors that might be contributing to your pain, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your treatment. Remember, you are your own best advocate. Don't be afraid to speak up for your needs, seek second opinions if necessary, and explore different treatment options until you find what works best for you. It's your body, your health, and your journey to well-being. Section 2. Move your body, calm your mind. You might be thinking, exercise with all this pain. It sounds counterintuitive, but gentle movement can be incredibly beneficial for managing chronic pain. Think of it as a way to gently coax your muscles and joints back into a state of ease calm. Rather than pushing yourself to the limit, and activities like yoga, tai chi, and swimming are particularly helpful because they combine gentle movement with mindfulness and deep breathing. These practices can help improve flexibility, reduce muscle tension, and promote relaxation, all of which can contribute to pain relief. Stress is a known trigger for chronic pain, so finding healthy ways to manage stress is essential. Mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and spending time in nature have all been shown to have a positive impact on pain perception. Even taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath can make a world of difference. Section 3. The power of sleep, your body's reset button. Sleep is often the first thing to go when we're in pain, but it's also one of the most important things we can do for our bodies. When we sleep, our bodies and minds have a chance to rest, repair, and recharge. And when we're chronically sleep deprived, our pain can become amplified. Establishing a regular sleep schedule is crucial, even on weekends. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid screen time for at least an hour before bed. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can also signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. And if pain is keeping you awake, consider experimenting with different sleep positions or using pillows for support. Section 4. Fueling your body for the fight. The food we eat plays a significant role in our overall health and well-being, and chronic pain is no exception. While there's no one-size-fits-all fibromyalgia diet, making healthy food choices can make a difference in how you feel. Focus on incorporating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein into your diet. These foods are packed with nutrients that support your body's natural healing processes and can help reduce inflammation. Some people with fibromyalgia find that certain foods seem to trigger their symptoms. Common culprits include sugar, processed foods, caffeine, and alcohol. Keeping a food diary can help you identify any potential food sensitivities you might have. Section 5. Seeking support beyond a pill. While medication can play a role in managing chronic pain, it's not the only answer. In fact, relying solely on medication can sometimes lead to unwanted side effects or even create new challenges. That's why it's essential to explore alternative therapies and complementary approaches that can work in conjunction with your medical treatment. Acupuncture, for example, has been shown to be effective in reducing pain and improving quality of life for some people with fibromyalgia. This ancient Chinese practice involves inserting thin needles into specific points on the body to stimulate energy flow and promote healing. Massage therapy is another option that can provide relief from muscle tension, improve circulation, and promote relaxation. Different types of massage target different areas of the body, so it's important to find a qualified therapist who understands the unique needs of people with fibromyalgia. Section 6. Early intervention. Your best defense. Early intervention is key when it comes to managing chronic pain. The sooner you can identify the underlying causes of your pain and start taking steps to address them, the better your chances of preventing the condition from progressing and reducing the severity of your symptoms. If you're experiencing persistent pain, don't wait to seek help. Talk to your doctor about your symptoms and be persistent in advocating for your health. Early diagnosis and treatment can make a significant difference in your long-term well-being. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are countless resources available to support you, from medical professionals to support groups to online communities. Reach out, connect with others, and never underestimate the power of shared experiences and collective wisdom. Section 1. Tuning in, becoming your own body whisperer. Living with chronic pain can feel like being trapped in a foreign land, unsure of the language or the customs, but your body is always speaking to you, and learning to listen to its whispers can be the key to finding relief. Start paying attention to how you feel throughout the day. What activities seem to trigger your pain? What brings you a sense of ease? Keeping a journal can be incredibly helpful in this process. Jot down your pain levels, energy levels, and any other symptoms you experience, along with any factors that might be contributing to how you feel. This can help you identify patterns and make connections you might not otherwise notice. Remember those food sensitivities we talked about? A journal can be your secret weapon in uncovering those hidden triggers. Think of it as becoming a detective in your own body. The more clues you gather, the better you'll understand your unique pain patterns and what works best for you. And remember, there's no judgment here. I know the last thing you want to do when you're in pain is move, but trust me on this one. Gentle exercise can be a game changer when it comes to managing chronic pain. We're not talking about running a marathon here. Even just a few minutes of gentle stretching, walking, or chair yoga can make a world of difference. Think of it like this. When we're in pain, our bodies tend to tense up, which can actually make the pain worse. Gentle movement helps to release that tension, improve blood flow, and lubricate our joints, all of which can lead to pain relief. Plus, it releases those feel-good endorphins, which can help boost your mood and improve your sleep. Start slowly and listen to your body. If something hurts, stop and modify the movement. The key is to find activities you enjoy and that fit into your life. Maybe it's a gentle walk in the park with a friend, a water aerobics class, or even just some stretches while you're watching TV. We often underestimate the power of touch, but it can be incredibly therapeutic for managing chronic pain. Massage therapy can relieve muscle tension, improve circulation, and reduce stress. Gentle forms like Swedish massage or myofascial release are effective for chronic pain. Acupressure is another fantastic option you can do on yourself. And don't underestimate the power of a simple hug from a loved one. Physical touch releases oxytocin, reducing pain and promoting well-being. Don't underestimate the power of talking to someone who cares. Voicing your pain can make it feel less overwhelming. Let loved ones know how they can support you. Support groups provide a safe space to share and learn. You don't have to go through this alone. Section 5. Pacing. Your secret weapon against the pain cycle. One of the biggest challenges of living with chronic pain is the boom and bust cycle. You have a good day, so you try to make up for lost time by doing everything you've been putting off. But then the pain flares up, leaving you feeling defeated and discouraged. Breaking free from this cycle is crucial for managing your energy levels and reducing the frequency and intensity of your pain flares. That's where pacing comes in. Pacing is all about finding a sustainable balance between activity and rest. It's about listening to your body's cues and respecting its limits, even when you feel like you can push further. Think of it like a marathon, not a sprint. Start by breaking down your activities into smaller, more manageable chunks. Instead of trying to clean the entire house in one go, for example, break it down into smaller tasks, like cleaning one room per day. And be sure to schedule regular breaks throughout the day to rest and recharge. rediscovering joy. It's still possible. Living with chronic pain can be tough, but remember, you are not defined by it. Joy is still possible. What brought you joy before? Nature, music, reading, or loved ones? Adapt those activities. Maybe a stroll in a garden instead of a hike. Try new things. Learn a language, take up a hobby, or volunteer. Joy is within reach. Section 1. Acceptance. The bridge to a fuller life. Living with a chronic condition like fibromyalgia is a journey, not a destination. There will be good days and bad days, moments of joy and moments of frustration. It's a dance between pushing your limits and respecting your body's need for rest. And one of the most important steps in this journey is acceptance. It's about letting go of the what-ifs and if-onlys and focusing your energy on what you can control, your mindset, your choices, and your actions. Section 2. Building your circle of support. You don't have to do this alone. Chronic pain can feel incredibly isolating, making you feel like you're navigating a maze in the dark. But you don't have to do this alone. Building a strong support network is crucial for managing the emotional and practical challenges of living with fibromyalgia. Start by reaching out to trusted friends and family members. Let them know what you're going through and how they can support you. Remember, people can't read your mind. Sometimes, simply asking for help, whether it's a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or a helping hand with chores, can make a world of difference. If you're comfortable sharing your experiences with a wider circle, consider joining a support group. Connecting with others who understand the unique challenges of living with fibromyalgia can be incredibly validating and empowering. You'll be amazed by the wisdom, strength, and resilience you'll find in these groups. Section 3. Becoming your own advocate. Finding your voice in a world that doesn't always listen. Navigating the healthcare system can be daunting, especially when you're living with a condition like fibromyalgia that is often misunderstood and misdiagnosed. That's why it's crucial to become your own advocate. To learn as much as you can about your condition, ask questions, speak up for your needs, and don't be afraid to seek second or third opinions until you find a healthcare provider who listens to you, respects your experiences, and works collaboratively with you to find solutions. Remember, you are the expert on your own body. Keep a journal of your symptoms, track what triggers your pain, and document any treatments you've tried. This information will be invaluable as you communicate with your healthcare providers. And don't be afraid to ask for what you need, whether it's a referral to a specialist, more information about your treatment options, or simply more time to discuss your concerns. Your voice matters. You have the right to be heard, respected, and supported throughout your healthcare journey. Section 4. Hope endures. Writing your own story of resilience. Living with fibromyalgia is a process of adaptation and reinvention. It's about learning to listen to your body, honoring its limits, and finding ways to thrive within those boundaries. It's about discovering new passions, nurturing meaningful relationships, and finding joy in the everyday moments. Yes, there will be challenges along the way, but remember, you are stronger than you think. You are a warrior, a survivor, a beacon of hope, and you have the power to write your own story of resilience. So keep learning, keep growing, keep connecting, and never, ever give up on yourself. Your journey is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. Section 1. Your journey to wellness begins within. As we've explored throughout this journey, living with fibromyalgia and chronic pain is about so much more than just managing symptoms. It's about reclaiming your life, rediscovering your strength, and rewriting your story. It's about learning to listen to your body's whispers, honor its limits, and celebrate its resilience. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Millions of people worldwide are navigating the challenges of chronic pain. By sharing our stories, offering support, and raising awareness, we create a ripple effect of hope and healing. As you move forward, be kind to yourself. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Allow yourself to rest when you need it, and never underestimate the power of a good laugh, a warm hug, or a moment of quiet contemplation. Your journey to wellness begins within. Embrace the power of knowledge, the strength of community, and the unwavering belief in your own resilience. You've got this.